You know, they played well, they played hard. They do what they do well.
Mike, what was the message to the team in the locker room afterward? Kept it quite a while.
Well, I mean, we're trying to get some young guys to help us a little bit. It's sort of or just overall execution. Just doing the things that we work on and doing them consistently. I mean, every game in the league hopefully is going to be, I told them 62-60. Somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. And the margin for error, it's very slight. So, you got to, do all the tough things, the rebounds, and, sharing the ball, all that kind of stuff. So, but we're right there again. I mean, another game that can, you could, I don't want to say easily win, but you're right there.
What aspect was most disappointing tonight out of those things that you just kind of hinted at?
Well, I wouldn't say there was one aspect that's disappointing. It's we just got to continue to get better. It's like we got to get better at our offense. So when we see defenses that are a little sort of trickier and they get you out of your stuff, that we can rely on just sort of principles more so. But again, it's just something that you got to learn from. So we got one more before Bucknell.
Hey, Coach, it seemed like defensively you guys held them to a great shooting percentage, something that you would be satisfied with. Were you overall pleased with what you did on the defensive end?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like you're trying to keep them positive over and over, even when you lose, because there are things that that you are improving on. I thought that little Robinson's a tough cover, and I thought for the most part we did a good job on him and on them. But again, it comes down to a player or two here and there, and you feel completely differently if you score 4 more points. So.
Robinson's also a unique player in the energy and the kind of swagger that he brings out there. Not to mention their bench. From a mental aspect for Saeed, what does he really need to improve there in order to really keep his head in the game for 40 minutes on from night to night?
Well, I mean, I thought his head was in the game. He missed some shots, but he had the guard. I mean, I thought he did a really good job guarding those guys. He's out there the entire game, so I thought he did a terrific job. So. I'm happy with what Saeed's doing. He's playing 40 minutes a game every single game, and required to guard their best player, take all these shots, do all this stuff. So, it's not going to be perfect. He's not going to make every shot. So, but he's been doing great.
How's Marvin? He's played a few minutes tonight. How's his health?
Yeah, he's fine. He practiced. Just thought it wasn't a great game for him, but maybe should have had him in there.
Were you surprised that they didn't foul up 3 at the end?
Yeah, good question. Yeah, I was worried about just us trying to get a decent shot off. But yeah, I mean that's one of those things that people like to debate. Yeah, I don't know.
We're good, guys. Thanks.
Thanks.